Hi there, Churchy Cigar. Welcome back again for another cigarette review, and today I'm gonna do a cigarette called Colorado. Yeah. These are sold at ALDI supermarkets only. At least in my country, that's how it works. This is the only place where I can get them. ALDI, you probably know, supermarket, discount supermarket. ALDI stands for Albrecht Discount. So kind of a discount supermarket. I don't know if the equivalent exists in the United Kingdom, but basically they sell like not really counterfeits, but for example, if you want to buy Nutella, I don't know if you know that, but they're gonna sell it Nutella or maybe something like that, if you know what I mean, like Coca-Cola, River Cola, anyway. So these Colorado cigarettes, one of the 4 brands they sell there. It costs €6.05 currently for a packet of 25. This is really something to attract the eye of all the smokers. Smokers were used to smoking that, for example, traditional Belgian cigarettes selling in 25 in packets, soft packs of 25. That's what I want to say. So, okay, I said take a look at the pack. Okay, it says Colorado filter, and then there's a little, I don't know what it is. It seems, yeah, it's an eagle. Yeah, that's a little eagle. I don't know how well you can see on there, but anyway, it doesn't matter. On the back, pretty, it's picture warnings about, Eric, problems with your dick. That's what it says here. So Colorado filter, Colorado. Yeah, 25 cigarettes in both cigarettes, so both in Dutch and French, and it says made under special arrangement with Western Tobacco Corporation, Newark, USA. And on the other side it says full flavor right here. I don't know if you can see. And then the ratings are pretty standard. 10 milligrams of tar, 0.8 milligrams nicotine, 10 milligrams carbon monoxide. So pretty standard. Yeah, as I said, soft pack. Yeah, barcode here, another barcode there. Yeah, they need various barcodes. This Colorado filter and filter. Yeah. Pretty. Yeah. What do you think of the pack? It looks pretty average. Yeah. And I have to say they are made by the same company making these. And when you look at them side by side, the similarity is very obvious. I don't know. Yeah, of course, the image is reversed for me, so if I go left, it's gonna go right in front of me. So bear with me. Okay, so there's a little something, yeah, African Colorado. The packets. This is what they sell in Luxembourg. No, this one, sorry. I made a review. I will give you the link, and it looks very similar. It has another symbol, but really, there's something. Well, then next, gonna take the last one. I don't know if I said these are 70 millimeters long, so they are regular format. This is not king size. It's very common in Belgium, at least for Belga cigarettes, for Belgian brands. So they have it's a shorter cigarette. In the UK they were used to that size of cigarettes. I'll tell you about that in another video. But it's slightly wider. Probably 9 millimeters wide instead of 8 millimeters for a king size. It's got obviously a shorter filter than a king size, but probably the same percentage of the length of the cigarette is filter. So cork style tipping paper. It's got 2 lines of very tiny perforation right in the middle here. Oh, sorry with the light. I mean, it's always messy. I'm not. Oh, damn it. That's a problem winter, you know, can't shoot at day. That's right. Well, tobacco too. We don't care. I mean, it looks nice. Um, it feels almost the same as a African. Those brands. It's almost the same cigarette with another tobacco blend. It says Colorado here in red on the just before the filter. I don't know what you can see. Yeah, Colorado. Yeah. Anyway, so let's get fired up. Not to get too long in that review. I have no idea of the history of the brand. I've seen them in the shop since I'm a kid, but that's not so long ago, so I don't have any clue for that. There are other brands on Earth called Colorado. There is a brand in, I think it's Chile or Argentina. Anyway, they sell a brand called Colorado, but it has nothing to do with these. So, as I said, these are pretty similar to the African cigarettes I reviewed already. It's not well lit. Actually, I was kind of pleased with the result of these cigarettes because, you know, I bought them. They're not that much cheaper than another brand. For example, a pack of Belgium was 6.50 for a pack of 25 in euros. Always, I always talk in euro when I review European cigarettes, but these are €6.05. So you can, you know, not a bad price, but again, and I remember them being like under €5 a couple of years ago. Well, a little more than a couple of years ago. Anyway, I was quite pleased with these cigarettes because I bought another brand sold at ALDI supermarkets, ALDI, um, called Boston, and they were bad. They were like really bad. Boston, packet of Boston. I smoked a packet of 19. I smoked five or something, and the pack is still there. But, you know, I don't know. And it's probably stale for a year or something open. I just keep it, but I don't know what to do with them. You know, I don't want to buy another pack just to have the, you know, to collect the packs. I don't even know if it's worth it. Anyway, back to the cigarette. I'd say it's kind of an American blend, which means it's well balanced between sweetness, harshness, bitterness, and spiciness. All those things. Pretty. I would not say it's bland. I was, in fact, they're not bad. I was expecting much worse from them, and they're not bad. I smoked the pack like you know, over 4 days or something. I didn't. You know, when I really like cigarettes, generally I stick to the same pack. I open the pack and I don't open another pack until that packet is finished. So that is a really good cigarette. This one, I opened the pack, smoked a few, and Marlboro Reds in between, or Belgian, whatever I have. It is not very, you know, it's, I'd say it's mid strength overall. I mean, the harshness, smoothness, balance, whatever you. It's not really smooth. It's not a light cigarette, but it's not very harsh. It's not very bitter. Um, they taste all right, honestly, for what they are. You know, cigarettes from a discount supermarket. That's what really they are. Even though the difference in price is not that much. But it's a really strange thing in those supermarkets. They only sell like brands called Tobacco House Number 7, Boston, and they sell Boston in like the full flavor version, all king size. All versions are king size in a flip top box, but they get the regular, the full flavor, the light, the ultra light, and the menthol. And Boston, you know, I once smoked the ultralight version. My grandma, when she was in that supermarket, she once picked up a packet. It was really hard to finish. It took her 2 weeks to get rid of those cigarettes, one a day probably. And she's like a 25 cigarettes a day smoker. Those were really bad, and they smell bad. They taste like sweet hay. I don't know. This one is alright, honestly. They get a decent body, nothing outstanding, and nothing really bad. Yeah, the quality of the paper is alright. It's not, it's not fine premium cigarettes. It's not garbage. It's right in the middle, somewhere in the middle. I don't know if I would buy them again. I know better cigarettes, for example, the B cigarettes recently introduced, which I'm gonna do a review. Oh yeah, still got a lot of reviews to make. I don't know if I'm gonna buy them again, but if there is only that possibility, for me, for example, all supermarkets are closed, all every store is closed, and then only ALDI is open, and I really need a cigarette, I'd probably pick them up again. Nicotine hit, well, it's rather satisfying. It's not a huge buzz. It's rather satisfying. I mean, it's okay for a full, what is called full flavor here. It would be a mid-strength cigarette overall. No real bad aftertaste, these are okay. They're not great, they're not bad, kind of in between. As with most cigarettes of that size, the paper tends to separate away from the filter quite a bit. Not bad, but it lacks, in this one they get a little extra. I'm gonna stub it here. Sorry, burp. In these cigarettes they get an extra bitterness, like cigarillo type of flavor. In this one, not really. In fact, it's a lot like that, but not as good. And these one, they are sold only in Luxembourg, and the problem I had with those is that they don't come wrapped in cellophane. This is wrapped in cellophane, so if anybody of that company hears me, just put a cellophane wrap around them. I'll be buying them more often. A lot of ash on me. So yeah, all in all, I'm gonna give them a very honest 6.5 out of 10. That rating means whatever it means. When anything under 5 from me is not good, and anything over 5, 7 is, I'd buy them from time to time, and over 8 out of 10, 10 out of 10, that's very good cigarette. But these, decent, okay, good. Might be worth getting a shot at them. You can try them, no problem. It's okay, not highly recommended, but somewhat recommended. Thanks for watching. Thanks to all the new subscribers. Don't forget to rate, comment, subscribe, all that good things. And I'll try to make that video a little shorter, so I'm gonna stop here. Remember, an apple a day keeps the doctor away, as long as you aim well.